Hey, we are back in the Good Day Kitchen once again, and Miss Denise from Yo Mama's, welcome back.
I'm glad to be here.
You're one of the first few chefs back with us.
Okay.
And you're making your famous breakfast, right?
Right. I'm doing the French toast this morning. We have, it's been going really well at the restaurant on brunch.
People love it, I
brunch
bet.
time, yeah. So I thought I'd share it.
So is this served every day or just on the brunch?
Just on the brunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how do you do yours?
Okay. Well, I am going to come down.
That's
and
okay.
say
I'll
I'm
just
sorry.
step back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just do, well, right now it's just heavy cream that's in here.
Okay.
And then we do the, I'm going to do 4 eggs, and this is like, I mean, you of course will be able to get the recipe later, but it's 2 cups of heavy cream, and then we're going to do 4 eggs, and then we put cinnamon, and I put a little nutmeg in mine.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, and that adds a little bit more flavor.
All right, I'm going to say while the camera is where it is, I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Can I show folks
good.
and tell folks what's going on here?
That's a peach cobbler topping that we actually put on our waffles, and we also have for the French toast if you would like it.
Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, so those are just stewing down here, right?
Right, and
okay.
So and then I put, of course, some vanilla flavor.
Okay. Boy,
And we just whisk this up, you know, just
now,
really well.
is this a recipe that you grew up with, or you just created?
Well, we just kind of, you know, I have looked at it, and I just like French toast. My mom never made French toast, so, you know, because it was a lot of us. We had toast, but it wasn't French.
So this is a Miss Denise original.
Right. Yeah, so.
So how important is the heavy whipping cream?
Well,
Because-
I think it's very important because it holds the flavor,
Okay.
and it'll hold especially the vanilla, and you can smell it now that we've mixed everything in here, and we're
Because I'm going to be honest, a lot of them I don't see as much cream. It's more egg, so this is going to be.
Right. I mean, well, with us, it's we use a little bit more heavy cream than we do the eggs, and then it will actually make it hold to your bread too.
Okay. Now, what kind of bread do you use?
Now, this is a bread that we actually get out of Atlanta.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So for people at home, what would be an example?
So you could probably use, just as long as it's thick bread, like French toast, and you can buy the French bread at the store and just make it thicker.
Okay.
Just as long as it's kind of like thick bread.
It looks like that Texas toast.
Right, yeah, and that would, and that would go really
Okay,
well, the
all
Texas toast. I've never actually used the Texas toast, but I've seen
Okay.
a lot of people do it.
All right, so we're going to butter down whatever you're using. You can use a skillet, or do you need it to be
Right.
non-stick, or what are you looking at?
Most of the time, yeah, it's a non-stick is better, but if you got just a good grill, you can just put it on that,
All right.
and that'll do fine. And you don't really have to let it sit in the water. I know sometimes you can. I have soaked it, and then just cook it the next day, but
Really?
you don't have
Okay.
to. You know.
All right, so we're going to dip it in here.
Right.
And
And then we're gonna put it on the grill.
now, if you're using the skillet, how high do you want your heat before you put that in there?
I would say on a medium. You started off on medium, and then you could go from there a little bit warmer, depending on like how thick your bread is.
All right, we got about 1.5 minutes, so we're doing pretty good here.
Okay.
So we're going to let that do there.
And it's not gonna take. You'll notice it when we'll be able to flip it in just a minute. It won't
Okay.
take long. On this grill, I actually got it on 350,
Uh-huh.
and you can put it on 375, and it'll
Okay.
cook for
Now,
you.
do you want to leave it alone? You
Right,
don't want to
just
touch
leave
it.
it
You
alone.
don't want to peek.
No, you don't want to. No,
We all want to peek for some reason, don't we, when we're cooking at it?
I know it. And when you're dealing with the egg part, you want it to cook on there anyway. So.
Okay.
And with it not absorbing in there real far.
All right, so again, this is part of the brunch that you do. Which days do you do the brunch?
On second and the last Saturdays.
Okay, so it's not every weekend.
No.
Okay.
No, but we will be open this weekend, because it's the last Saturday, and it should be a beautiful day. So we'll have seats inside and out. Not all of my seats are open on Saturdays. Saturday we usually let them in, and people want to just kind of relax on Saturdays. They come in, and most of the time we have a late crew that get up late, you know, and then they show up right before we close.
All right, well, I wish y'all could smell back here because she has a big old thing of bacon too. So I'm assuming bacon served with it.
You can get any meat. You can
Okay.
get bacon, sausage. You get your choice. of
Okay,
meat.
all right, we're going to be getting close to the end here. Can we check the one you put down
Right,
first and
okay,
see
I
what it
will.
looks like,
I'll
maybe?
flip it over.
See. Oh, see, that's looking good.
Yes, and we're gonna let these sit just for a minute.
All right, this is Miss Denise from Yo Mama's and her French toast on the brunch this weekend. We'll let this continue cooking. We'll take a break though, and we'll be back and see what it looks like at the end. Back in a moment.
Great.
Hot water.